For anyone who loves to fish as much as I do, this story is for you. There's no doubt about it. Idaho has a sufficient variety of fishing to suit almost any taste, whether it be a 5-year-old bringing home his or her first perch, or even a man who loves to fish so much that he's become Idaho's resident fisheries manager.
I like everything about it. On one day, I like coming out and just being here. And if I catch some fish, that's great. But just being out here on a stream like this. The next week, I may want to go to Cascade and sack up a cooler full of perch and put away some perch fillets for the winter. The next weekend, I may go bass fishing. I just love to fish.
Fish and Game surveys show that a lot of folks in Idaho feel the same way about fishing as manager Al Van Buren. In the past, Fish and Game has tried to provide all those experiences in the same place. But beginning in January, new trout regulations will manage different sections of a stream for different experiences. For Idaho's anglers, this means less complicated regulations.
We'll be concentrating our stockings of hatchery fish in certain stream sections and then setting other stream sections aside for wild trout management.
Al finally struck. Well, you even got a reasonable one there. Well, I guess not, but come on.
Angler Chris Cordy has been fishing for wild trout on the South Fork of the Boise for 17 years.
I can't think of anything finer to do than the state of Idaho than to go fishing and miss fish like that. Fly fishing involves not only catching fish, but entomology, the insects, hydrology, the flows of the river. So even if you're not catching fish, it's just fun to be able to study the whole interrelationship of the water and the insects to the fish. There we go. That thing hit the water and that fish just hit it, boom. Nothing big but fun.
The new regulations will place a bag limit of 2 fish on wild trout sections, such as the South Fork of the Payette River, enough for a good camp breakfast. The stream sections stocked with hatchery fish will have a 6-bag limit for anglers who prefer to harvest more fish.
So yeah, we're hoping that the regulations will be a little friendlier to use, and the whole idea is fishing should be fun and fishing should be easy.
There we go. Woo! Again, not a monster, but a jumper. I tell you, catching fish on dry flies, though, the size isn't what's fun. It's that take is just where it's all at.
The big ones are in here. The young ones are so numerous and they're so active, trying to put on some extra reserves going into winter. These fish in 3 or 4 years will be up to 12, 14 inches, and they'll be the ones that continue to get away from Chris.
Boom, boo. Pilot error on that one. Trout are smarter than people think.
The new fishing regulations on your favorite fishing hole will be out in early January. It promises to be a great year of fishing.